If you're a Little House on the Prairie fan, Pat, you're going to recognize where Noah is calling us from. Mankato, Minnesota. Noah, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hey, guys. Thanks for taking my call.
Sure. How can we help?
My question is, how do I showcase my leadership abilities without stepping on my current team leader's toes?
Oh, I like this. All right, give us a little more context. What are you aiming for? What's the position that, if showcasing properly, you feel like you're going to get a shot at getting?
My end goal is to become a director of some sorts, but I want to go through the steps of a lead and then a manager and then a director. I do have leadership experience, about 5 years worth.
But you're not leading anybody right now. You're part of a team. You've got a direct leader.
Yep.
And whose toes specifically, if you start showcasing leadership, whose toes are you most worried about stepping on?
My direct team leaders.
Interesting.
So the one right above me, yeah.
Pat, jump in on this on context, because he needs to lead. He's got to lead, period. He needs to be showing those qualities.
I thought you said leave.
No,
you got to leave. Get out of there, Noah. Okay, let's move on to the next one. It's like, wow.
No. But he needs to be showing these qualities.
Yeah.
And I'm curious to know what you think as to why he's feeling like, if I start to show qualities, I'm going to step on toes.
Yeah, so here's the deal. First of all, you got to is your leader, Noah, is that person humble?
I would not say so, no.
Therein lies some of the concern.
Right, because a humble person will want you to be a leader through influence. It's not all formal. Most leadership is not formal. Mm-hmm. You know, it's moral authority. It's like, hey, they do the right thing. They call people out in a good way. So if you think your leader has some ego and might be threatened by this, that's one thing. One of the things to do is, I kind of like the naked approach, and that's to go to somebody and say, I want to be a leader someday. I don't want your job. I don't want to make you. In fact, I want to help you become a better leader, but I also like to do that. So how can you advise me? Put yourself in a lower position than you, and that will make them go, oh, wow, so you're asking me to help you with this. You're recognizing my leadership. And they might very well take you under their wing and say, let me do that.
I think that's the reproach, because if you say to somebody, I want to be like you.
Right.
Oh, shoulders go back. Oh,
right.
You've shown some humility. You've shown honor to me. Right. Sure. Yeah, I'll teach you what I know. Everybody wants to be the expert. Everybody wants to share their opinion. And so that approach really does take a lot of the starch out of your fear that, I'm going to step on their toes, as opposed to honoring them.
Yeah, it's not disingenuous. You're not saying,
no, it's not.
You're saying that, but I want to take away. Again, there was a guy named Terry Pierce years ago. He's passed along, and he used to talk about anticipate people's objections. Yeah. I think it's so powerful. And go to them and just say, listen, you're my manager. I don't want your job. I want you to be successful. Yeah. I just have this desire to lead, and I was wondering if you could help me.
Yes.
And that's probably the most, and if you do that in a humble way, again, it's approach them in that humility, and they're like, no, then you're like, wow, well, that's good to know. Actually, the only thing worse than that is not knowing that.
That's right. It is good to know. And again, Noah, that's your sign. If you've got a situation where the leader is that unhealthy and is bothered by the approach that Pat just outlined, and I'm telling you, it works. I want to be like you. I think you can teach me. I want to add more value to the organization by helping you win. Teach me. I'm telling you, that is the ultimate. That's the ultimate litmus test there to see if that leader's truly going to be bothered by you saying, I want to lead. But I'll let you get the last word on this. But I used to work for John Maxwell, as we mentioned a few minutes ago. He wrote this wonderful book years ago called The 360-Degree Leader. And the idea is that whether you're in a leadership position or not, you can show leadership abilities. And again, Pat's new book, The Motive, is all about service. Start serving your leader without even saying anything. Overserve your coworkers. How is that stepping on toes, Pat?
No, that's you hit. That's what I was going to say. It's like play the long game and start serving people, and because things change.
Yes.
They change faster than ever right now.
Yeah.
One day, the other people you work with, those are the people that are going to actually decide if you're a leader or not. Yeah. And so start serving your team in humility, and they will anoint you a leader one day.
Yeah, it's exactly right, because you embody it. So when the leadership position opens, they go, this is the person. He's already been doing it. We just haven't given him the title. So be encouraged. In fact, I'd get the book, The 360-Degree Leader. It's a great read. I'd also get Pat's book, The Motive. Can we give him a free copy?
Yes.
All right, here's the deal. Noah, hang on the line. Madison's going to give you a free copy of Pat's new book, The Motive, which is all about this conversation is going to set you up beautifully. It's a wonderful, wonderful parable, as all books are. So that is Pat's gift. I love giving away other people's books for free. In fact, I think it's a spiritual gift. I don't know if I can assess that.
You're
but
giving away I appreciate that. You're making me generous. That's a gift.
I feel it's a natural gift.